Hey everyone, Mel here. Today I'm going to show you how to make white chicken chili in the pressure cooker. It's going to be so easy because I'm going to use a rotisserie chicken. So easy that I have time to make my own chicken stock from that rotisserie chicken. It's going to be delicious, so come on and join me. Here are our ingredients for today. We're going to start out with the lovely rotisserie chicken here. And to make the stock, we're going to use the bones and some skin and just the carcass of this chicken. We're also going to be using some onion, some celery, some carrots, a bay leaf, oregano, and parsley. And then for the chili, we're going to be using the shredded up rotisserie chicken, 2 cans of Great Northern beans, 2 cans of chopped green chilies, mild or hot, whatever you guys prefer. I have mild there. Some corn. I'm also going to be using some sour cream and some cream cheese. That's going to make it more of a creamy chili. And then all of our spices. We've got salt, cumin, chili powder, Mrs. Dash, red pepper, regular pepper, garlic powder, garlic paste, so a whole bunch of stuff. And then we're going to be topping it with some of that shredded cheddar cheese. So let's get started. Here we have our beautiful plate of shredded chicken, and I kept it pretty intact because I like those big pieces of chicken in my chili, but you guys can do it however you want. And then we have the leftovers, not so pretty, but that's what we're going to use to make our stock. I'm just going to roughly chop my onions here. They don't have to be too fine or anything. So I have about a little more than half of an onion. And I'm just giving them a really rough chop. And then I'm going to add that to my carcass. Same thing with the celery. Really just have to break it in half. Then I've just got a handful of baby carrots here. And I'm going to add that to my carcass as well. And there's really no measuring for the vegetables or anything like that. It's just to get the flavor of those vegetables. So you don't have to be precise with that at all. So here we have our Elite Bistro 4-quart pressure cooker. And all I'm going to do is take off the lid here. And all I'm going to do is hit the browning or saute function and let that heat up for a moment. So all I'm going to do is add my vegetables to the pressure cooker while it's on saute mode. We're just going to saute these for a couple of minutes. Now that our onions and vegetables have been sauteing for a few minutes, I'm just going to take all of this chicken carcass and skin, and I'm just going to add it right to the pot. And now I am going to just try to cover it with water. Kind of stir everything around here. Splash it all over the place. Yeah. Just adding some oregano and some parsley. I'm not going to add any salt or pepper because the rotisserie chicken was seasoned, so I'm not going to do that until I get to taste it at the end. I'm going to add 2 bay leaves. Stir those around. This smells absolutely fantastic. Now that our lid is locked and the pressure valve is sealed, just going to go ahead and hit cancel and the soup stew function for 25 minutes, and we'll let it do its thing, and it is going to make beautiful, just so flavorful homemade chicken stock. So we'll wait and come back. It has been 25 minutes. It smells like home cooked deliciousness, in here. I'm glad we still have some of the rotisserie chicken left because I couldn't stop eating it. All right, so now I'm going to release the pressure. Yummy! Look at this homemade chicken stock here. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a little taste just to see how we're doing seasoning wise. That is perfect. So really, this is just like an excellent chicken noodle soup already. Almost, just needs a couple ingredients. So what we're gonna do now is we are going to strain this so we just have the stock left. I went ahead and I strained the chicken stock and got all of the big pieces out, all those carrots and celery. And I did keep some of those onions in just for some added flavor. So a lot of people at this point would probably put the chicken stock in the refrigerator, and once it cools, all the fat will come to the top and you will be able to scrape off or skim off all of the fat. And I don't mind exactly how it is. We're going to be adding a lot of other ingredients to it, so I think it's going to be just fine. And I'm always about expediting things, so let's go ahead and put our white chicken chili together. So while the stock was cooking, I went ahead and I drained and I rinsed my 2 cans of beans, and I drained a can of corn. I'm just going to add that to the chicken stock. I have my 2 cans of my diced mild chilies, and I kept the juice from 1 can and I drained the other can. So I'm just going to go ahead and dump this in as well. I'll probably save a little bit left over, just a little. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my spice mixture. So I'll put this down in the description below, but I have 1 teaspoon of chili powder, 1 teaspoon of cumin, half a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of black pepper. Then I have a 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1/8 of a teaspoon of crushed red pepper, and then 1/8 of a teaspoon of Mrs. Dash seasoning. So that's what I'm going to start with for my seasonings, and I'm just going to go ahead and kind of mix that up and pour it in. Then I'm giving everything here a nice stir. I'm going to taste it again to see if the seasonings are where I want them. Absolutely perfect. So I push the cancel and I'm going to hit the rice button. It should come to pressure pretty quickly because it's still warm from making our chicken stock, so it shouldn't take much time at all. So I'll see you back in 12 minutes. So to make things interesting, I'm going to take my immersion blender here, and I'm just going to go ahead and blend some of it up. I'm just going on the low speed, and I'm not trying to make it into mush. I just want some different textures. So that looks good to me. We've still got some whole pieces of corn and bean, but we've got some different textures in there as well. So you guys probably thought I forgot about the chicken, huh? I didn't. So basically what I did is I didn't add it because it's fully cooked. It was even warm when I was shredding it. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and add my chicken. I have about 4 ounces of cream cheese that I've softened in the microwave. I'm just going to add that right to our chili and give that a stir. So I love cream cheese, so I'm actually going to add the rest of the 4 ounces of that block of cream cheese. Hey, it's 1/3 less fat, right? So we can do that. Then I'm so excited because I get to try this. While I set my pressure cooker aside to let that cream cheese melt and let all those flavors come together, I just wanted to show you guys, I'm so excited. I got an early Christmas present from myself, and it is the 3-quart Instapot. I'm so excited to try it. I feel really bad. Don't tell my other pressure cooker how excited I am. I'm a weirdo like that. I just, for some reason, think appliances have feelings, but I'm so excited to try it. But I still love my other one, and I'll still use both of them. Here is our delicious looking white chicken chili. I just topped it with some shredded cheese, sour cream, leftover of the green chilies, and sprinkled it with a little bit of parsley. It smells so good. It looks so hearty. I just can't wait to dig in. Oh, it smells so good. I can't wait. Just the absolute perfect fall soup for any time. It'd be great for, football games, for get-togethers. I'm just on those chilly nights. The seasoning is just perfect. Just the right amount of chili powder and cumin, and that cream cheese makes it so hearty, and also having it with the immersion blender. It's so delicious, you guys. I really hope that you try it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Go ahead and hit like, comment, and subscribe. And I just can't thank you guys enough for watching. I just love all the support that everyone has given me so far. So thank you so much. Bye-bye.